Belinda Hill runs Segway Tours in Perth, Western Australia. She joins me now from isolation. Belinda, you're having to isolate to move back into your own state because you've been in Victoria. Well, this is madness.
It is a little, but I can understand the concerns of the Premier here. But trying to get back in as a resident and a business owner, it was pretty difficult.
What about your business? How does a tourism-based business in Perth actually survive this sort of hard border?
It's difficult. We're finding the local quite busy touring, and they've been very supportive. But we are only surviving on 18% of our normal market. New South Wales and Victoria, who are not allowed to come in unless they isolate, form a large part of our touring domestic market. So it is pretty difficult.
Well, you've had a 80% cut to your business from what you're saying then, and unless you open up to Victoria and Sydney, the two places that are currently banned or at least forced into quarantine, you've got no hopes of building up your business. Has it cost you money? Has it cost you jobs? Have you had to shed staff?
Well, when the pandemic came, we had to shed 50% of our staff, unfortunately, because we could only survive on JobKeeper staff. Now I've started to employ a couple of new tour guides. It takes 6 weeks to train them, so that's quite expensive, and they're not under JobKeeper. But my other tour guides had to find other employment in between, so they're no longer available. So it's been difficult in that respect, and hopefully going to be good over the summer period, but I'm concerned that our borders are still closed to some states.
Do you think that Premier Mark McGowan just doesn't care about tourism in your state?
I'm sure he cares, but economically, the mine's continuing to function as normal, and the COVID not getting into that area is a huge thing for WA. And the majority of people in WA think that Mark McGowan is doing the right thing. It's just our sector is really, really struggling, accommodation-wise, tours, and so for the city of Perth, where we operate, and Rottnest Island, another place, it's been a bit of a struggle getting the numbers. A bit
of a struggle? Do you think that he's just playing politics now? What do you want the Premier to do?
There is an election next year, let's face it. We would love to have a freer flow of people from Victoria and New South Wales. I mean, my husband can't even come and see me for Christmas, for instance. I'd love to have that open up. It would extend our market, and we don't want to miss the boat because everyone's booking their tours now, and also their accommodation, and they're going to Queensland and everywhere else but WA because they don't want to quarantine.
Belinda, good luck. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Come on, let Belinda's husband go back for Christmas. Let Australians travel around the country. These state premiers, get them act together, please.